turn the on button on, it'll be okay.
Howdy, howdy. Really, really tired. Let's see. Hopefully the signal's all right. It got to 85 today, which wasn't too bad. Had a lot of work. I think I had like 15 spaces, even though it should have been hardly anybody's here. But I guess somebody's one person is freeloading, messing up sites at night, giving me extras to clean. Yippee, skippy. See if I can find out what the holidays are for today. I was laying here trying to put off sitting up, and I thought I felt the camper shaking, but there's no wind, so I was checking the earthquake map. National Hair Gloss Day, National IPA Day, that's what I need, National Georgia Day, National Grab Some Nuts Day, as in food kind, National Watermelon Day. Could probably go for the IPA. Although I'll probably fall asleep after a couple sips. All right, I'll go back to the earthquake map. It was really weird. The camper was like shaking and there was no wind. It could have been my heart again. It does this weird thing where I can feel it beating. Who knows? But let's see. Not seeing anything yet, but it's still, I think it's still another 10 minutes behind. Oh no, they're all there. Okay. It was not an earthquake. It was my heart. My whole body feels like it gets weird. I don't know how to explain it. But I have it set on all magnitudes. List only shown on maps. Nope. My imagination. That was weird though. That's it. That's all the update I have. I gotta go see if somebody's at those campsites over there. I just keep hearing noises. I'll be back. Wait, I should put a thing up in case somebody comes while I'm... Let's see. I need a banner that says I'll be right back. Here. That one will work, even though I'm just going to check on a campsite. Oh, yippee skippy. Somebody is set up in a campsite that should be empty. Howdy. Oh, I'm back.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Somebody's setting up in a campsite that should be empty, and they've got a fire going.
Did you say something to him?
I just noticed it just now. I'd have to go up now, but we're streaming.
Oh, well, I can tell. Well, Mona should be here in a minute. If you need to go do something, I mean, I can sit here and talk and just like give some content while you go do your thing real quick. I mean, that's your job comes first compared to us, you know. That's what gets you your money, which gets you your food, which
well, it doesn't get my money. It just gets me a campsite, but that's still housing's good.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I can't let Mona in until.
Oh, she's not here yet?
No.
Oh, I texted her like 2 seconds ago. Give it a minute.
Okay.
She might be doing something else. Well, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. It sounds like they're just trying to steal a free campsite, huh?
They've been doing it like crazy.
Is it a situation where you would want to call a Mountie to come talk to them or something?
A Mountie?
Well, no. I call them Mounties because I can't call them cops because they deal with the mountains. You know what I'm saying? They deal with campers and mountains, and so I call them Mounties.
We call a non-emergency number and a cop comes out, but I have to go make sure they don't have a reservation that they just made, and I didn't get I don't get notifications.
Yeah.
So if somebody makes a last-minute reservation, I have to go check, unless it's dark.
Well, I would definitely go check.
I will. I don't know how long it'll take Mona to get here, though.
I don't know. I can call her and see.
Oh, God, I'm so tired.
Sorry if you can hear. Let me mute that.
Yeah, there you go. Silence. I don't even have the energy to make up a conversation at this point. I should make some decaf. I'll do that when I get back.
She'll be here in a minute. I accidentally woke her up. She was taking a nap.
Uh-oh.
But I told her what's going on. And she's like, all right, I'll be there in a minute. She's going to tell us a story or something.
Well, there you go. That'll be nice.
I love her stories.
What the heck? Hold on. I just saw a golf cart go past. I'm like, what?
A golf cart? Could have been a four-wheeler. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. I forgot to mute.
Okay, I smell weird burning. I think we may have a situation. Is Mona here? Okay, let me get Mona hooked up and I'm off running. I don't know what's happening. Okay, go.
Yeah, go check it out. She smells something burning that doesn't smell right. It's probably burning trash or something.
No, there's a huge wildfire right there by the border.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. I made a yesterday when I ordered my groceries. I got a it's a tri-tip roast. It's like 9 pounds. It was huge. This thing is humongous, right? I threw it in the crock pot and I made the one of my things from my cookbook is called jalapeno tri-tip roast potatoes and onions. I made it again tonight. That way I could get some pictures of it to put on in the book so you could at least see what it looks like when it's done, right?
Yeah.
It's been cooking since I woke up early this morning. I let it cook for 8 or 9 hours, something like that.
Yeah.
It's going to be really good when it's done.
It's gonna fall apart.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's already at that. It's already at that point to where I can flake it with a fork.
Okay.
It's gonna be good. Mm.
No, it's Thursday, so you know what Thursday is, right?
No.
Therapy day.
Oh, did you go to therapy today? Oof.
Yeah, that's why I was in bed.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't mean to wake you up.
Where's those ambulance sounds coming, or sirens coming from?
Not here. Wendy's muted, so it must be at your house. Must be outside.
Yeah.
I'm going to mute myself and tell me if you still hear them.
Oh, I don't hear them.
Do you hear them now?
No, they've gone away. It could have.
Okay.
It could have been here. Yes.
Well, I haven't heard none here, so.
I spent all day watching DC. Boy, there's some really crazy people up there.
Uh-huh. I watched about 10 minutes of it and turned it off. I was like, nope, I'm not watching this crap. It's watching the decay of society happen right before your eyes.
Oh, the guy in the blow up Trump baby suit.
Yeah, that was funny. I thought that was great. That's the only part that made me laugh.
Somebody needed to accidentally bump into him with a lit cigarette.
I thought it was great. I thought that was funny. That was the only highlight of all of it. That was like in the first five seconds of me turning it on. That was the first thing I seen. I was like, what in the hell is that? That was funny. Where would you get something like that? Like, I've checked Amazon and I can't find anything like that. They must have made that custom.
Oh, wow.
Fire department out there or something?
Wherever it is, it's close.
Well, hopefully everybody's all right.
Yeah, it sounds like it's over at the state park.
Probably.
So what's Wendy's been dealing with people?
They
campsites and
yeah, she went live and I came on and she looked out there and she said, wait a minute, there's somebody in a camping spot that shouldn't be in a camping spot. And they started a fire. And she's like, I got to deal with this, but I'm live. I'm like, well, let me see if I can get Mona on here to have someone for me to talk to so you can go deal with that.
Yeah. Oh, looky here.
If I would have known you were asleep, I would have left you alone.
You
got your light. Oh, it's a little bit bright, but wow, that sucker's super bright, Mona. Holy crap.
It lights up my keyboard.
You can see.
I can see my keyboard.
It's giving you a halo.
Okay.
It's really giving you a halo. Look at your picture.
Yes.
Look,
well,
it's giving you a halo.
Well, I'm an angel anyway, so.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You got your halo now.
Yeah.
That's funny.
But I mean, I can even turn it away a little ways, and still see my keyboard.
Oh, that's perfect right there. I don't know why it's giving you a halo, but that's kind of cool. You got some orbs floating around in your house.
Yes, I got orbs in my house.
Oh, look, there's the spirit of your past ancestor sitting right next to you. Look over and say hello.
Hello.
That's funny. There's probably dirt. There's probably dirt on your camera. If you rub it with a Q-tip. Oh, don't use your finger. Oh, wow. That made it really clear. Holy crap. We can actually see Mona. Wow. That was really dirty. Because now everything's... Oh, it's got a dirt spot on it again. But now you got a huge halo. There you go. There you go. There you go. Wow. I've never seen your camera that clean before. It must have had some dust on it, huh?
Yeah. Or a dead bug I'd killed earlier.
Dead bug juice. Beetlejuice. Don't mind my camera having weird things on it. It's just bug juice.
Yeah.
Were you bug tussling the bugs?
Oh, I had those damn fruit flies in here. And it was getting on my screen, and I was just reaching up and squishing them.
Every single time I get bananas, I get those fuckers all over my house.
Yeah. Well, I got a trap in the kitchen for them, and they seem to have gone to it.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Oh, I see one. I see one fly past your screen.
Yeah. But
That's gotta be annoying.
You take a water bottle and you cut the top off and flip it over on the inside, put it down so it's even, and you add a little bit of vinegar, and it's apple cider vinegar and Dawn. Yeah.
Yep, I've seen him.
Yep.
Yeah, I get those all the time whenever I have bananas in my house. Like it's constant. It's a constant with the bananas. I can get any type of fruit in my house, and I won't get them except for bananas. Bananas, it seems like they're growing in the butt of the banana or something. Like, it's very annoying. I watched a show the other day that really, really made me sick. They were taking all these vegetables and they were putting them under a microscope and looking at all the stuff that's inside of them. And it's like when you cut a banana open and there's all these parasites and stuff in them, it's like, ew, am I really eating that?
Yeah.
And it's like every piece of food that he put on there had some kind of alive bug inside of it. And it was like, ew, we're eating bugs every time we eat something. It's like gross. The only thing that he showed that did not have it was potatoes. He said the starch kind of pushes all the bugs away from it. So they don't like potatoes.
Huh.
But it was like every other thing, there was bugs. He was finding them. I forget what his channel was. It was just something that was recommended to me while I was sitting there watching YouTube. And it popped up, and it was a guy using a microscope, a super, I forget what they're called. It was a super microscope that shows the cells. If you take and cut a piece of skin off and you put it on the microscope, some kind of electron microscope.
Huh.
You could see the individual cells of your skin. It was so small. It was amazing. And
how's that lighting out?
Oh, it looks really good now. Looks really good.
I moved it back a ways. It clamps on that shelf just like I said I wanted it to.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
It was $12 on. It was on sale for $12. You know.
Well, now at least you can see your keyboard.
I can see my keyboard, and if I turned it around and made it do that, I could see my whole room. You know,
Yeah, that thing is
lights
super
everything
bright.
up. Huh?
That thing is super bright.
Yeah. I like it. I like it. I like it.
Is there any way to make it less bright?
Oh, just
Does it
turn
have like a light adjustment?
No,
Oh, that sucks.
that's okay. It lights up my keyboard.
And your whole apartment or house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like there, right there, it still lights up my keyboard.
Yeah, and your lighting, it looks really good in there too.
So
And get you one of those. What you should do, Mona, is like right there on that skinny part where, okay, so I see your pillows, right? And then there's a part that goes across on your roof. It looks like a line on your roof right there.
yeah,
I don't know what that is, but you should put a sheet there, and it would like block, and it
That's
would
a-
bring
that's a
your temperature down.
that's what I put it there. It's a bamboo curtain rod, but my air conditioner's in the kitchen, honey.
Oh,
If I blocked that, I would be blocking me into the harder part of the house.
okay, I got you. Never mind.
Yeah.
I thought maybe your air conditioner was right beside your bed.
No, it's in the kitchen.
Oh, that's a weird place to put it.
I had to put it in the window,
Yeah.
and I didn't want it blocking my only other window, which is here.
Yeah, true. But that would give you a little table you could sit stuff on. If you put it right there, you could put a little table under it and put stuff under it.
I
Get
don't
your
like
little camera. Get your little camera and put on top of the air conditioner, and then you can pull up.
No,
camera.
my air conditioner you only got an inch.
Oh,
It's inside the window. The rest of it's outside.
oh, okay. It's one of those.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So, and I don't like to have the air blowing right on me anyway.
I do.
No, I've already turned it off.
I've got my strong fan. It's on the ground, and it's blowing up over across me, and I feel it coming up around my body. And then I got the other fan pointing right on my face, so it's hitting my face. So I'm like surrounded by wind right now, and it feels so good because it got hot again today. We got up to, I think it was 102. Not as super hot where I couldn't bear the heat, but it got a little toasty today.
We got up to, I think, 96. We're down to 88 right now.
Oh, I just seen someone walk past her window. She must be coming back. There she is. You okay? You're muted, by the way. Unmute yourself.
Only got the 85 here today.
Oh, wow.
I think
Lucky you.
So what'd you discover?
nothing of interest. It was a
Did they have
camper. And then the cart was another camp host visiting, and I don't know why he zipped that way instead of going home, but whatever. Just freaked me out. I started smelling something burning. I'm like, what is going on?
So they had a reservation?
Yeah, and his golf cart was backfiring, and that's what the smell was.
Ah, yeah. Gotcha.
But
Well, it's better to check than not check at all.
I would have been in trouble if I didn't check anything. Oh. If it was totally dark, I wouldn't be in trouble. I don't have to check anything after dark, although I wouldn't let people burn. I would go check anyway.
Yeah.
True.
So what did
You
you
guys
talk
have
about? Did you keep it clean?
Yeah. Are you guys under a red flag warning there?
No,
A fire warning or anything?
no. We have a fire on the other side of Prescott Valley. It's been there for a couple days now.
Yeah.
It's been there since I went to Mesa. The something fire. I can't remember the name of it.
Well, honey, I'm sorry, but I've taken medication to make me sleep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
Good.
Thursday. It's Thursday. I went to physical therapy
You
today,
look
so
tired. You didn't have to get up just to get on.
well, that's okay. I probably needed to wake up anyhow, so it's all right.
Mm-hmm.
But I've got to go back to bed. So I
Okay.
love you guys. All righty. Good night, dear. Stay safe. Stay healthy.
Have
Wait.
a good night.
Good night.
It's showing 0 viewers. Is something going on tonight?
I don't know.
I don't know
I
either.
just got up from doing a few things. Let's see here. There we go.
My truck goes in next Thursday to get the transmission fluid changed and the filter changed.
Yeah.
And if there's no shavings in the filter, I'm good.
Yeah, that's definitely good.
Well, if there is, I won't know.
There you go. That's what I'm eating right now.
You made a roast?
It's tri-tip. Yep. It was a 9-pound tri-tip, and I put potatoes, carrots, jalapenos, red peppers, and cooked it all day. And it is so good. Oh.
I made bread for breakfast and bread for dinner. I have my beans and stuff. I just didn't feel like it. I wanted something substantial.
Yeah.
Wow, I can't get a signal on my phone at all. I'm tired of this lack of internet.
I'm surprised you haven't went and got you like a crossbow and like caught you some rabbits and stuff for dinner.
Well, I wouldn't eat rabbit.
Really? Oh, I love rabbit.
It doesn't have a split hoof. It has a paw. I'm not eating anything with a paw. Yep, my phone has no internet. I'm just trying to go to YouTube to see if the thing's right.
We'll get you one of them. Get you deer, and have someone there fillet it up for you, and like hang it from the tree and cook it, and you'll have meat for a week.
That's weird. It's showing that I'm streaming twice. Oh, that was just a glitch on the page. That's funny.
It's been doing that a lot lately. I've seen a lot of people with 4 or 5 different ones that are running. Yep. And that it'll be the same feed on each live, but there'll be different people on each live. It's weird. YouTube's been messing with their system a little bit, and I think they're breaking a lot of stuff. That's what bad coders do.
Well, people have done more than one live at a time, but it's not the same.
Yeah.
But somehow it's the same on this. When I go to my when I click live channel, one, but when I go to my home page, it shows 2.
Yeah.
So it says one person, 2 people watching. Hello, whoever came in.
So I've been trying to make the grid of buttons so that, you know, when you click on one, it gives you an edge to draw on. And I don't seem to, I can't seem to be able to get it to do it. every time I do it, instead of it putting above the buttons that are already there, it wants to move all of the buttons around. And it's getting very frustrating trying to make the connect the dots game. I'm going to have to approach it with a different approach because the button approach is not working.
Okay.
So I'm probably going to have to put screen coordinates for each dot, and then just when someone clicks, get the closest coordinate to that coordinate, and then just, you know what I'm saying?
Well, only one person's clicking. That not everybody's clicking. They're just gonna name a dot, and I'm gonna go from one dot to the other and draw it.
Yeah, and that's the problem is when I'm trying to make it do that, it's not wanting to do that. It wants to push all of the other dots into a different position. And it's really getting frustrating.
I thought of another way of doing it is I don't need a program to do it. I can do it on pencil and paper and have an overhead camera.
Yeah, you could do that too.
I think that might be easier.
Or you could even do it
numbered dots.
You could even do it, or you could even do it on Paint program too. Just open up Paint, have a whole bunch of dots, and then you just draw lines.
Oh, there we go. That's a good thing. I could put numbers in the dots on the Paint program. Morning, Nobby.
Yeah. I just wanted it to be interactive so other people could, click on it and do it themselves too. Play their part. But
I don't know
just,
if it's.
I mean, I can do it.
It's not worth it.
I can do it. It's just I have to come with a different approach because the approach that I started with is not going to work. That's part of the design process is finding which way works the best. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you look at how I originally made the bingo, it looked like crap, and now it looks polished and looks amazing because I had Vic on there for about an hour or two, giving me ideas, and then his son gave me ideas for about another hour or two. So when you first start out, something looks horrible, but then as you progress, then you make it pretty after it's working. I just have to approach it with a different approach, is what I'm thinking.
I'm going to pull up Animaze and see if I got enough signal to run it smooth. Man, I spent 2 hours on Amazon trying to add 3 things to my cart, only to find out if I would have rebooted my hotspot, I'd had it done in 5 minutes.
Yeah, that sucks.
That was frustrating. I was in here cursing and crying. I'm like, what's wrong with my internet? And then I rebooted it and it took 5 minutes and I'm like, I want to kill somebody. But there was nobody to kill. I don't know if I want to camp host at this spot again. I don't like not having a signal. Although I did find out AT&T's got a signal out here.
Yeah. And with modern phones, you can actually get 2 different carriers and pay as you go with one of them. And some of the newer phones have 2 SIM cards, so you can actually activate which SIM card you want to use. So
I have had those. I have had those, but I don't have one of those anymore. But I could I usually get myself an unlocked phone that I can put with any carrier.
Yeah.
But I wonder if I did that with the hotspot. I'd have to find out.
I don't know.
Because I could switch it.
Yeah, the last phone that I had 2. It actually had 3 SIM cards in it.
Yeah, my one
SIM
before
slots.
This one had 2 SIM slots, and I used to carry 2 different SIM cards in it. And then it broke.
Yep, that's what happened with mine. I dropped it, and it the whole front of it, it completely shattered to where you couldn't even swipe your finger across it without getting cut. So I had to. So I don't even have a phone right now.
No,
and that's how I was able to get hacked too, because of the fact that I had to turn that off, the 2-factor, because if you can't access your phone no more, you can't you can't log into your stuff. So I had to turn off the 2-factor. And when I did that's why I got hacked. Then now I've got it on my computer, or not my computer, my tablet. My tablet is set up to where it uses my wireless internet from my computer, and it gets a notification on there that has to be swiped. And I have to click, yes, it was me, when somebody tries to sign into my stuff now. I didn't have that set up before because I had a phone and it was set up with the 2-factor, but
Yeah,
that's why I don't
was-
like 2-factor. 2-factor should be, I'm sorry?
Nothing. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying 2-factor should not be locked to your phone number. It should be locked to the phone ID, the IMEI number or whatever it is. It shouldn't be locked to your actual phone number because that's what screws you up. If you lose that phone number, like there's tons and tons of people out there using Obama phones, right? If they don't use that phone within a 30-day period, if say they lose the phone or the battery stops working, that phone number on that phone now gets recycled, and you can't turn off your you have to turn off your 2-factor or you can't log in. It's stupid. It's really, really stupid. See, if it was to an IMEI number, then no matter what service you have on that phone, it's still going to identify that phone as that phone. Instead of if your phone number gets screwed because you didn't use your phone enough, like the Obama phones do to you. There's a lot of reasons why I don't think it should be tied to a phone number, but whatever.
Well, you can still tie it to a phone number, get a text message instead. And you can get your text messages online. You don't have to be on your phone to get your text messages.
I don't know how to do that. Never heard of that before.
Yeah.
And I'm a tech nerd, and I've never heard of that one.
There's also the Authy app.
Yeah, I don't like Authy. Authy was the original reason why I got kicked out of my email address, my original email address, because I had Authy set up, and it was when my it was an iPhone 11. When I dropped my iPhone and I broke it, I couldn't get into Authy and have that same code because I would have to have went into the iPhone to get the code from Authy to be able to transfer my Authy to another device. And that screwed me. Yeah, Authy can be a hindrance too.
You can set Authy to more than one device.
Yes. But that's the thing is when I first got Authy, I didn't know that you could do that.
Oh.
And that's what screwed me with
the whole
Authy.
point of having Authys. Hey, Luke.
Well, I was just using Authy because that's what Google had said I could use a Google Authenticator, and it said that was a Google Authenticator.
Well, I had to use it for Discord because I was a mentor on a game, and I still am. I haven't played it regular in a year, and I'm still a mentor.
What game is it?
The Friso game.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I still haven't even looked that up yet.
Well, it's really fun when you run into people you like.
Yeah. I've never really been much of a gamer. I've been more of a, someone was watching, if someone was playing a game, I watched it, I got an idea from it. Now I got to go into my engine and I got to make that a reality in my game. That's what I do. I don't really play games much, but I that's why I watch other people play it and see, because when you watch people that are playing games, they'll be like, man, I wish this had this feature. And that gives you ideas on what you should put into your game, watching other people play games. And that's what I do. I don't really play mini games. I have over $3,000 in games in my Steam account, and I don't even have Steam installed anymore. I've got over 90 games on Epic Games, and I haven't loaded one except for the Jackbox in probably about 6 months. Every time I get a new game, I play it for 5 minutes, I shut it off, and I never play it again. Like, if I shared my accounts with you, you would have every game possible known to man. You'd be like, well, I never have to buy a game again.
That's part of why I am on Roblox, so I can just play a game and see if I like it, and then I never have to play it again if I don't like it.
Yeah. Mainly the games that I have on Epic Games, all the different games, every week they give out a new free game, and around Christmas time they give out like I said, 15 games straight in a row. Each day is a new game, and the last game they give you is your Christmas present, and it's usually something like Red Dead Redemption or some super high priced game, and they give it to you for one day. You get to, if you don't go there and accept it, then you never get to play the game for free. But if you get it that day, you have it free forever.
I don't like shooter games and stuff, and that's usually what things are. I have animes, Mabinogi, The Sims, Quiplash, and Adventure Capitalist, which I haven't played Adventure Capitalist in months. And that's it. And Roblox, I'll play a game for a little bit, and then I'm done. And
Well,
on my phone, I just play temporary games, and then I'm done.
Yeah, on the Epic launcher, they're always giving out these little cutesy games. Like, they're like,
Well, I can't use that many games. That's a waste of time for me.
well, yeah, I know, but you get to at least try the games. You know what I'm saying? Because they give them out for free,
I
and if
have
you
all the
like
free
it, you'll
games
play it.
I
If you don't,
I have all the free games I want already.
but they give out some really cutesy games that I don't like, but you would probably like them.
I don't know that I do cutesy games. What do you consider a cutesy game?
Like, let's see here. Like, there's Balloons TD6. Don't know what it is. That's what's free right now. It's this this little. Here, I'll throw it up on screen so you can see what I'm talking about. Share screen. Let's see, window. Epic Games Launcher. Oh, it's a shooter game. Never mind. It finally loaded, and it's a shooter game.
Yeah.
But they've got like all these little cutesy games. Like, here I got the Jackbox parties. I got the Hunter, and a Goat Simulator is so funny. Oh my god, that game is like so funny. Let's see here.
The only
Like this one right here.
Okay.
Kingdom Hearts. This will probably be the free game this year, because all the other games have been given out for Christmas. Kingdom Hearts 1.5 or whatever this is called is probably going to be the free one this year for Christmas, because all the other games have been free so far, and that one hasn't. So then we got like, yeah, these are a lot. Like this one, Forest Fire, $5.99. It was free a couple days ago. It's like you're basically running around burning things.
I don't like games with timers, or you got to beat it within a certain time, or you got to beat monsters. I don't like any of that stuff.
And then my favorite game on here that I actually do play, library, let's see here. One of the games that I play all the time, there's Sims 4. See, I got that for free.
I have that one. I don't even play that all the time, and I do like that one.
Beyond Blue, that one's a good one. I don't have it installed because I don't like it. But it's you basically swim around as a diver throughout the whole game, and you figure out different things and stuff like that. Different puzzles and stuff. Recipe for Disaster, where you cook food and stuff, and it's like a big. You gotta quickly make them, and it gets a big mess.
That's the quickly. Yeah, that stresses me out. Timers.
And then we've got Alba is a really cute game. I don't have it installed, but you would like that game. It's an adventure game of this little girl that, and all of her adventures.
It's right there. Wildlife Adventure, it says.
Yeah.
Does she have to? I have Mabinogi, and you fight some monsters, but there's no timer. If I can't beat them, I go on to another quest. It's got millions of quests.
Yeah. Like Spirit of the North, one of my favorite games. I don't have it installed right now, but that's a really, really good game. Let's see here. I should be looking at my installed games because those are the games I actually play. All of these, like Death Stranding, I played that for 5 minutes, turned it off, and never wanted to play it again. Like, it's supposed to be the hottest game of the year last year, and I didn't like it at all. It was horrible. The worst game I've ever played. Favorites. Tomb Raider, that's a good one. You do puzzles. You're not timed on the puzzles.
I didn't like it.
That one's a really good game. Where are my installed games? All installed. Here we go. Okay, so we've got where's it at? Chess, of course. I love chess. Call of the Sea. This is a fun, cutesy-like game, but it's more like a mystery. You know what I'm saying? Where's it at? Rime. This is my all-time favorite game in the whole world. No game will ever beat this game, in my opinion. It's so beautiful, and it's just basically you're doing puzzles. You're not, trying to like do it in a time limit or anything like that. It's just the scenery and how everything goes together. It's just a beautiful story. You walk around, you meet this fox that guides you and shows you how to go, where your next area is you need to go to, and you get to explore and look for things, and it's you would love that game. I'm trying to get it off of my screen. I accidentally clicked on it to start it, and it won't let me do nothing until it loads. Wow. I hate it when games do that.
Well, animes won't let me calibrate it. Dang it. Go ahead.
Once I get control of my screen back again, I'll show you something that I found in animes. Whenever you click on the button and you're calibrating for a long period of time, if you click the calibrate button again, it'll cancel it. But
that's what you said last time, and I tried it.
But did you have it open on your screen, though?
Yes. That's how I knew it was calibrating too long. And if it didn't stop.
There's a little window you can open up, and it'll show your camera, and it's got a button there you can press. Is that what you're talking about?
No, I was doing Control-C.
Yeah, that's not what I'm talking about.
Okay.
What I'm talking about is something you can actually open up and have a button click.
Yeah, it's with the camera settings.
Yeah.
But
it's making me update. Well, I have to update, so I can't even open mine. It's updating.
I don't understand the emotes all the time. I don't know what the explosion smile is. He exploded in a smile when Nobby smiled as a cowboy. I'm just going to interpret it my own way.
Guess what's done?
Your food.
Yep.
I'm just going to let it calibrate forever because I'm annoyed at it.
Yeah, I already ate some of it. I took some out early, and it was nice and tender. It was almost perfectly finished, so I put the timer on it to finish it off. I'll be right back. I'm going to go turn it off.
Okay. It just does not want to stop calibrating. I guess I'm going to have to go to the button method. I'll have to wait till he gets back so he can remind me where to go for the stupid button. Unless I can find it before then. I never remember where anything's at. Well, now I know where the Dreamlock's at. Crap. I just get tired of trying to remember where everything's at. I just keep clicking all the buttons. She can do things. I just can't get her to quit calibrating. Usually when I restart it, it'll fix it, but it's not fixing it this time. Yeah, I don't remember. Maybe I gotta do something else then. Maybe that's part of the problem. Let's see if it's even working. Well, it's working. Now I've got to exit again and try again. I'm going to have to make a cheat sheet of the things I have to keep doing. No viewers. Okay. Be nice if my phone worked. Nope. Guess I'll have to wait. PM. I don't know why it says PM. Oh, that's the time shifted. Never mind.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Ended up having to go to the bathroom and ended up getting me some more to eat.
Okay, where's the stupid button you're talking about? Because the freaking thing won't work the way it did. It's been working really nice until now.
Okay.
Wait, I'm stuck. I'm on a blank window. I'll tell you when the window comes back. Because I can't remember shit. I'm really annoyed today, ain't I?
Yeah, I can tell. I thought you were going to go out there and put those people's fire out and slap them upside their head and then say, "Oh, you're a guest here. Okay, have a good one."
I did take somebody's firewood from their campsite because they weren't allowed to burn leaves, and they had nothing but branches with leaves all over it. So I took all their firewood. And one of my bosses said, "Yay!" But they never came back. It wasn't real firewood. It was our trees that they're not allowed to burn.
Nope. Maybe they were just piling them up in a pile for you.
No, they were burning it. There was evidence in the pit.
Oh, okay. I got you. Do you have control of your screen yet?
Nope.
Oh, that sucks. Maybe close Animaze and reopen it.
Well, now it finally came up. Okay, where's the button? Is it under settings?
Okay, you
or
have.
the movie thing?
Yes, go to the bottom, the cogwheel settings.
I know what the settings is. Video graphics or webcam?
No, it's under that webcam, and it's the show webcam. Click on show webcam, and now you got a calibrate button. And you can close down your settings, and that calibrate window can be set to whatever camera is on your computer, and it'll use that webcam. And then, of course, you can click the calibrate button.
Oh, it did it already. There we go. Ta-da.
There you go.
So it's under settings webcam. That's all you had to say.
Well,
I know you're used to guiding people who don't know how to get to places.
Uh-huh.
I just can't remember. I need to make that a shortcut memory thing.
But yeah, whenever you get an issue with it, that window will help you fix that.
And I probably
I was so happy when I found that. When I found that, I was like, woohoo!
I probably won't be able to find my note when I need to do it, but I have a note. And now my whole desktop's freezing up. Woohoo. I can't even click in StreamYard. I'm surprised you can even hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you.
I can't do anything but minimize the browser.
Well, I just saw animes come on.
Oh, it's
And
doing
then it
that
closed.
again. Hey, Tracy. All right, I'll be right back. I got to reload this stupid thing because... Oh, there it goes. There. I'm
Yeah, it's
there.
working now.
Oh, you can actually use that Control-E. I don't know what's going on. My computer seems to be freezing up a lot tonight. I'm going to go back into my task manager. There's something running that shouldn't be.
Yeah. Where would we be without Task Manager? Holy crap. I wouldn't even want to
Forever.
know.
I don't even want to know either.
Computer's completely frozen all the time, no matter what you try to do to it. I hate it when it's a process that is needed by Windows is the one that's having the issue and you can't shut it down. So you got to completely restart your whole computer just to fix it.
Yep.
That gets really annoying.
Well, what's weird is I don't see it. It's hiding. Oh, well. And now my mouth keeps getting stuck open.
She's singing, ah.
She does this weird thing where if I cover my mouth, like if I'm drinking something and the cup covers my mouth, it holds her mouth open.
That's weird. On my otter, his head does some funky things. He like looks up in weird, strange ways and stuff.
When I lift my face up, she'll open her mouth, and then sometimes she'll just quiver with her lips. But if I put my face down, she'll shut her mouth.
It thinks you're singing. There's a singing mode in it, I believe.
Singing?
I seen a mode somewhere called singing. I don't know if it was that or not. I think it's in the voice changer part. Yeah, the voice changer part has a singing mode.
Oh, what's wrong with her pants? She's got like a print in the weird area of her pants. What the heck?
Zoom in.
Oh, it's wrinkles. Because it's supposed to be jeans or something. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's wrinkles.
Oh, hold my breath. There we go. I'll hold my breath till StreamYard fixes their glitches. Man, that makes me look really old.
I was just about to say, put your tongue out and then put your tongue back in, and it could probably fix it.
It wasn't broken.
You said the mouth was staying open constantly.
Oh, yeah.
It could have been the tongue was stuck out.
No, it wasn't. Here's
Mine
the
did that on the cat. Remember when my
There's
cat's mouth wouldn't shut?
Yeah, no, it's just the way I hold my face. Oh, I got shadows of my hand on my face. Ooh. Okay, why is she still doing that? Oh, there we go.
Could be one of the advanced trackers turned on too, and you don't have that tracker.
What? For what? Her mouth?
Yes, they have multiple different types of trackers that you can buy for this, and you can set them up on your body and stuff, and it helps track it.
But why would I set something I don't have?
I'm just saying, when you were clicking on random stuff, you might have turned one on. I don't know.
No. I go to the mouth tracker. I have global symmetry. I have my range and intensity set the way I want it. Mouth smiling with teeth showing. Then I have the mouth frowning is turned off. Mouth smoothing. Mouth corner depressors are on. Mouth side to side, upper lip razor, and that's it. There's no pay ones there. And then there's also another one somewhere. Because I had to turn off all the sound ones. Where's my drink? I'm getting very, very, very lethargic. We have no viewer. Oh, wait. No, it says. How come it says no viewers and then Nobby types, do you know the way to Amarillo? I do know the way to Amarillo. I've been there. Except I can't show his comment. I clicked it. It'll show up eventually.
Yeah. Sounds like your browser's having an issue.
Yeah, probably.
Does when you're watching YouTube channel, does the background of YouTube sometimes kind of flicker?
I don't watch YouTube on my computer. I watch it on my phone.
Oh.
It's very rare that I'll watch it on the laptop. That's when I need to watch a movie or something on the big screen. My laptop's called the big screen because when it's a foot away from your face, it's a big screen.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say, if it does that on YouTube, there's a setting that causes a lot of browser issues in the browser settings. It's use accelerated hardware when available.
No, I always shut that off. That always causes problems.
Yeah.
I don't like that setting. I don't really understand why they have that setting. It's done nothing but cause problems.
Well, it's because some graphics cards have a special mode for it. And it's pretty dumb. But well, I know the way to Amarillo Amarillo, you open the bottle because they got a whiskey called Amarillo too. Just saying. Oh no, we lost Wendy. Uh-oh. She'll be back. So what are you up to, Nobby? Tracy and Luke? Anybody that's actually here anymore? Surprised Kathy Clone hasn't came to say hi yet. Wendy, the host, will be back in a minute. I think her internet timed out, or maybe her PC needed to be restarted or something. I don't know. Yeah, I figured that's probably what happened. So Wendy's computer crashed. That sucks. Sounds like you might want to have it checked out. Temperatures. When you get back, there's a program called ZCPU. It'll show the CPU temperatures and stuff like that. Check the temperatures of your computer and make sure that, because even if a small capacitor is overheating in it, it'll do that. Could be a RAM chip going bad. That always causes issues when you have an intermittent RAM or your processor needs reseated. That's common problems too. About once a year, I take my computer apart, pull out the processor, clean off all of the thermal paste, pop it back in, make sure it's reseated, and put some paste on it, and then put my cooler back on it. Reseating your RAM is a good thing to do. On laptop, you just flip it over, and there's 2 screws you take out, pull out the RAM while it's turned off. It has to be turned off. I suggest taking out the battery before you remove RAM and stuff like that. And just reseat it. Like, take it out and put it right back in. Because sometimes, they'll get some corrosion in between, or like a piece of dust in between one of the contacts, and it makes it a bad connection. So cleaning that once in a while is a good thing for PC maintenance. Taking a vacuum, sucking out all your ports, cleaning the ports. Well, somebody in chat might not have, or someone watching might not know these tips, and these tips could actually help them. I'm glad that you know these tips already. Just giving a little experience. Yeah, the processor is gooey, nasty. I don't like getting that stuff on my fingers because, like, if it gets under your fingernails, yeah, good luck getting that out. You're gonna have a silver edge of your fingernail for like a week. I haven't found anything that'll clean it out of your fingernails. Like, I've tried alcohol, I've tried everything, and it just like it stains your fingernails. I've actually had one computer where I had accidentally turned on a setting in my BIOS, and I didn't know that I had turned it on, and it was causing my computer to shut down every 10 minutes, which was really, really weird. And it was when I turned it on.
Why can't I hear anything though?
I can hear you.
Really?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Oh, there we go. Now I hear. Silver could be an improvement, though.
Yeah.
I'm constantly having black under my nails from cleaning the fire pits and crap.
True. Now I forgot what I was saying.
I know. I'm super cranky tonight. I'm sorry.
Oh no, you're fine.
I hate doing the processor.
Yeah, that's the in some processors you actually have to put a special shape of the compound.
No, I don't know. I haven't done it yet.
Like, I had a Celeron that had an H shape.
It's really
it was weird.
Hard to work on computers in a tiny camper.
Yeah. True.
But one of the problems is I have a graphics card, the Ryzen card, and it's Nitro, which is really crappy.
Yeah. What's the built-in one in your processor?
The built-in graphics card?
Mm-hmm.
Ryzen. AMD Ryzen. RYZEN. They made it for... it just came out new when I got this laptop, the Nitro 5.
Oh, okay, I got you. Never mind. I thought you were working with a desktop there for a minute.
No.
I was going to suggest getting a new graphics card.
No, it's a laptop, and oh God, I don't want to mess with that. I don't want to mess with it at all. It's too hard to work on it in a tiny camper.
Yeah.
It's too easy to get dust. Oh, Monona's back up again?
Yeah,
welcome back
to sleep.
I'm sorry, Mona.
That's all right. Must be up for a reason.
What?
Besides
Did
that,
you wake Mona up again?
No, the baby woke me up.
Bad dog.
And then it was too hot in the house to go back to sleep. It's like all of a sudden it heated up into an oven, and I'm like, too hot to sleep, so I'm up. You know, I might as well be talking to you guys when I'm going to be awake.
Yeah, true. You and that trying to find a positive thing and everything, every possible. Wow, I forgot what I was saying.
Every possible scenario's got to be a positive one. Yes.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I was trying to say. The scenario word. I got to scenario and my brain died. It was like, wait a minute, what am I talking about? I don't know. It happens quite often.
Well, tomorrow I've got to go to Harrison, Arkansas, and get the tags on my car.
Woohoo! So I'm guessing that guy showed up. Your friend?
Which one?
I don't know. You said yesterday that you were having friends over or something.
I got to get ready because
That's
I've got people coming. Okay.
Yeah, the guy that's giving you the money for the
Yeah,
for your tags.
he left Salt Lake City, Utah yesterday. So,
Oh, okay. I thought he lived close by. Never mind.
no.
So he's one of the ones that are going to be there in a few days. I got you.
Yeah. Dennis and cousin Yeller aren't leaving Ohio until the 12th. So Gary will be here before they are.
Nice. It sounds like you're going to have some fun.
Well, since Gary's going to be staying out on my deck, I'm thinking I can get him to paint it for me, maybe.
How long's he staying on the deck?
Until he gets this. He's been called to come out because they're getting an apartment out at Oak Manor, which is the senior disabled housing.
Okay.
And they called him and told him they'd have a room ready probably by the 1st of the month. Next month.
Oh, okay. That's not too long.
No. He's going to help me get my back bedroom organized so I can put him in the house on really hot days. We can open up the back room and I can have, as long as I put the fan in the doorway blowing that way, it'll pull the air back there and cool that room too. This air conditioner will actually cool the whole house. I just don't cool the whole house. So, but he's used to living outside, except he's 70 some years old and the heat I don't think's good for him.
No, it's usually not good for people.
No. I mean, I've got room in here that I can actually move things around and put a cot right here in the kitchen. You know? Just makes it cramped. That's a nice thing about a cot, though. You can fold it up, when you're not using it. So.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I just take my bedroll with me. I take my mat and my lower blanket and my top sleeping bag, and that's how I travel. I sleep on people's floors when I go somewhere.
Yeah. Well, I won't make him lay on the deck on the floor. He's used to sleeping on the ground over at the campgrounds and stuff. But heck, I've got a nice army cot. Why not just put the army cot up?
Maybe because people who sleep on the floor fall out of beds when they're in them.
Well, he don't fall out of bed, so.
Okay. I do. I go to my friend's house and I fall out the bed and she comes running in. Are you all right?
Oh no.
So I just tell them I'm on the floor. I don't know. The last time I was in the bed, I didn't fall out, but it was a really big one. I was
Yeah.
hanging on the edge when I woke up, though.
So you're a sleep roller, are you?
I'm just used to what I'm used to. I have a wall right beside me. When I hit the wall, I know I should stop moving.
Oh, okay.
When you're in a bed, there's no wall to hit. You just keep moving.
There's only one way out of my bed, only one side. I got walls on all three sides. So
Yep. Well, I've got walls on three sides, and then I have my laptop by my head and another thing of drawers by my feet. So I hit those. So
okay.
I'm kind of like in a crib. You remember on the convoy, I did that board, and then I had rails. I made a crib in my crib.
Yeah.
That's how I slept. I'm used to stuff surrounding me so I don't fall out.
Well.
But even one way out, if I get turned around, I'll just slip right out the other way.
Oh, Lord.
Boy, the crickets are loud. What is tomorrow's Friday? It's trivia night. I don't even know if I'll be able to stay awake for that. Hopefully I don't have too much work tomorrow. I did so much today. We have tons of empty camp spots, but if we get somebody coming in late and building a fire, I'll have to clean the site. But I only have 4 sites to clean. If no one sneaks in, I only have 4 sites to clean. But I have 15 to set up, which is just writing numbers on the post, which is all I have to do. Clean 3 bathrooms, which is like what? 8 toilets for the 3 bath. When I say bathroom, it's the whole building, but there's a men and a women's. And then one of them, there's 2 men's and 2 women's in. So I only have those plus 4 sites to clean and a bunch of numbers to write. And I'm hoping nobody sneaks in tonight. That's why I was wanting to go check earlier.
Yeah. But are you rented out for the weekend?
Yep. Which means Sunday's going to be killer. Usually there's not much to do on Saturday, but I do have a handful of move outs on Saturday. I think tomorrow might be my easiest day until Monday when I get a day off, and then I got to go to Wilhoit and check out the new camper. He's got a 35-foot there. He's got a generator on there, and I can turn on air, so I can actually go early Monday.
Oh, okay.
And then I might even nap because I'm going to do the Quiplash at 8:30 at night.
And that tomorrow night?
No, tomorrow's
That's Monday
Friday.
night.
Yeah, tomorrow's Friday.
Tomorrow's Friday with Vic. Trivia, right?
I think she said that trivia was tonight, right? I don't know. I don't do the trivia. I don't like it. Don't like trivia all that much.
I don't mind trivia except they're awful late, see? from
Yeah,
it.
true.
Because I don't care what time I go to bed, I'm going to be waking up at 6 o'clock. Invariably. Sometimes I get to go back to bed and sometimes I don't,
Yeah.
But I'm
Yeah.
going to wake up at 6 no matter what. Oh, that's your roast?
Yep.
Missing tomatoes.
It's got tomatoes down there in the corner by the carrot.
Okay. All right.
That's the tomatoes are down there in the corner
Okay.
by the carrot, next to the onion and the jalapeno and the potatoes, of course.
Yeah.
And it turned out really good too. It's like falling apart. All I got to do is rake my fork across the meat and it just like falls apart. It's so good. Be back when Hotspot kicks on.
All righty.
That's what Wendy just said.
Yeah. I read it. Oh.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
My stupid hotspot kicked off. Because it's hot. I forgot to have the fan running for it. I don't know why it gets so hot. I should check in the hotspots. After I figure out my transmission thing, I'm gonna check out hotspots and maybe some kind of device to cool it.
Check out Starlink.
No, that's really expensive, and I've heard a lot of bad things about it from nomads. It's not very good for nomads. It's good if you're in a stable spot all the time. It'll be okay. But when you're moving around, it really doesn't work all that good. I've had some people say good things, but most nomads say it ain't worth the money.
Okay.
Well, the internet speeds that it runs, you wouldn't be able to use it for one device anyways. It would be like you would need like 30 computers on it. That's the type of internet it is.
You need 30 computers on it?
To be able to use the actual signal that you're getting, yeah. I mean, like you're tapping into, like okay, so say your phone is an eyedropper, right? And you're using that eyedropper to take a little bit of the signal out. But the signal's so strong, you could put like a dump truck there, or not a dump truck. Yeah, a dump truck. And you could just like fill that dump truck every 5 seconds. You know what I'm saying? Instead of the eyedropper amount, you got the dump truck amount. So it's
I don't know.
It's way faster than what you would need for a phone.
I don't know. Grey Wolf really liked it when he was walking across the country.
Yeah.
He had it hooked up to his camper. That's what he was running his whole live stream feeds off of, was his Starlink.
Yep.
And the guy down from me has Starlink, and he likes it.
Yeah. Some people like it, but I've not seen good reviews from a majority of nomads.
Yeah. Well, it's liable to get better. They just put 31 more satellites up last week.
Well, that just expands the area that they can give people service.
Well, it's the cost versus what you get.
Yeah, exactly.
They're not happy about.
Yeah, exactly. Well, if you had like I said, if you had 30 computers on it, it would be worth the price. Like if you were a business or something and you were running all your computers off of that one Starlink, then it would definitely be worth it. You know, like, and something that just sparked in my mind is, Mona, if this guy's paying so much money for that Starlink, he could give internet to everybody in that whole place and it wouldn't even slow his down. And everybody could pay part of the bill on it and it would be cheap for everybody. That's just an idea if you want to.
No, he's
he can make money selling you guys your internet.
well, no, he's running, I think, what, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 devices off of it,
Well, that's nothing.
you know, but they're not really good neighbors.
Yeah,
They
but
will-
everybody likes money. If you tell him you're going to have some money, he'll like it.
But you
He'll
gotta
like it.
trust people.
Yep.
I wouldn't trust a neighbor to connect to his internet. I wouldn't use his internet.
I have a former neighbor who's still paying $70 a month to make sure that I have good internet here in my trailer. He does that every month automatically because he wants to make sure that I have the internet ability to do what I'm doing. You know, I mean, I'm sending out a lot of emails next week. Got to send out a bunch of emails.
It's a beautiful day. Hello.
Hi, hello.
Hello, beautiful day.
We had internet at our mobile home park when I lived in a home.
Yeah,
And oh man, it was so annoying. I ended up paying for my own service anyway because I couldn't take it.
yeah, that's me here. I mean, for 2 days, almost 3 days, the park internet didn't work after the storm. But I still had strong internet because mine's right here at the house.
Well, with all the stuff I was doing, I was working online too. I was doing so much. So it just didn't have enough strength left for me to use it. Everybody's just checking their emails or watching their TVs. And I was running a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, this one here in the park, it kicks in and kicks off too much.
Yeah,
And
that's what it ended up doing in the end.
And if you're right in the middle of doing something and it kicks off,
You lose it all.
Yep.
I know. Even when I bought my own, Cox internet in Phoenix Valley sucks. It was constantly going out.
well, this one here seems to be running pretty good. It has been, so.
Well, the hotspot's running better than Cox ever did in Phoenix. And so now you know why I'm all frustrated again. It's like I need a better signal again.
Yeah.
People with AT&T aren't having a problem out here. I'm wondering if I should switch my hotspot over.
To AT&T?
Yeah, I am on prepaid. I don't want to be locked into any contracts because I travel around. I had AT&T my first year out in Quartzsite too, and I had a signal nobody else did because everybody else was Verizon. But there's two places I go that only Verizon works. One's Wilhoit, and the other is Mingus Mountain. Well, I could get AT&T on Mingus Mountain, but not in every camp spot like you can with Verizon. And those are my favorite places. So, and plus AT&T will not turn on your gadgets unless they're 5G now. They will not do it if it's 4G Lite or 4G. They only do 5G. That's why I'm not with AT&T anymore.
Oh.
Of course, my phone might be 5G now. I don't know. I don't remember right now off the top of my head but I don't want to switch my phone number back and forth again. get tired of doing that.
Yeah. It's funny, my router in my house is 5G. It's got a 5G wireless signal.
Yeah. So
All of my devices are 4G.
Oh no, the iPhone is 4G Lite because it says Lite on it.
yeah.
So no, I don't have 5G. My hotspot will do 5G, but I don't. Seems to be a waste.
Yeah. I got a 2G phone trying to run off of 5G service.
Well, that's why your phone gets all hot.
Yeah.
Well, they told me that's why my hotspot was getting hot, but it's getting hot off of 2.4 now. So that can't be it.
Well, it could have damaged the capacitor in there.
In my hotspot?
If it got too hot. Yeah. Loose connection. When devices get hot, it's normally like a resistor is either not working.
Apart. I'd rather buy a new one.
Or you've got a short on the board, and the board gets hot because of the short. It'll still run your device sometimes, but sometimes when there's a short, it'll just heat up the device really high because a capacitor will like bridge. There's a lot of different problems that can go wrong with the actual components of the board to make it get hot, and it still work. So that's one thing that you need to check when you send it in for repairs and stuff. They'll check all the capacitors and make sure that they're the right value, because if they're a higher value than what they're supposed to be, too much current, there'll be too much current flow, and it'll overheat. There's a lot of different things that they got to check on the board.
So you actually send your cheap little hotspot in and pay fees to have them look at it instead of just buying a new one?
I mean, you can. I mean, I'm just saying that's another problem.
Cheaper to buy a new one.
I don't know. The ones I was looking at, the cheapest one I could find was like $350. That's pretty expensive.
For 4G Lite on Amazon?
No, I was looking for 5G.
Oh, no, I'm not looking for 5G. Hey, Michael, okay, back to work again, he said. Oh, got to pick up the drunks.
What's up, Mike?
The cab driver? Michael's the cab driver, right?
I don't know.
I think so. He's the one who showed us his work on his house the one time.
Yeah.
And then he showed us the car outside. I think that's who it is. Yep, the cab driver. I got it right.
How about that?
So I got my hotspot for under $100 directly from Verizon. So it's not an unlocked one. I can't switch it to AT&T now that I think about it.
Yeah.
Dang it. But these things are known to overheat all the time. That's why their batteries swell up, and then they have to go get another one. We had a couple at work whenever I did the art studio. We had to have 2 new ones in my 3 years there. That's because they're cheap.
Well, somebody did come today and clean out my gutter.
Okay. Your gutter was backed out.
I've been begging and begging people to somebody please come and get on the ladder and get up there. It's only a 30-foot gutter, but they wouldn't put leaf guard on it because it's only a 30-foot gutter. And it's on a travel trailer. And that stupid elm tree, drops all them friggin' seeds, and I mean, it was a 5-gallon bucket full of nothing but seeds,
Wow.
basically, in my gutter. And it had got so full that it wasn't doing its job. And those last 2 rainstorms, I had to mop my floor because it just poured in the door. Because the gutter got full and overflowed and right on the door. So,
In Arizona, we get cactuses in our gutters.
huh,
It's funny, you'll see a prickly pear growing out of somebody's gutter.
oh wow. Well, I had trees growing out of mine, so
How do you
but
maintain the roof on that? Does somebody come and do your roof?
see, I did it 3 years ago.
Wow, and it doesn't leak?
No,
Wow. I did mine on my mobile home every year and it still ended up falling apart.
I guess it depends on what you put on it.
I
Okay.
put that stuff that was guaranteed for 5 years, 10 years, something like that.
Yeah.
Every year I put it on.
Yeah, but if you didn't use ammonia and scrub it really super
Yeah,
super
you got to
good,
clean your roof good and you got to patch the holes and then you put it on.
yeah.
No, I did it right. It just didn't last. Phoenix Valley's rough.
Uh, yeah, I'm gonna win the lottery and then I'll get me a nice conversion van and sell this thing.
I would love to have a van. I don't want to live in it. I want to have an art studio in it and store my stuff.
Yeah, no, I'm wanting one of them nice conversion vans that they've got that the back slides out and is your bed, and it's got, oh yeah, I seen one here. It's
Wow.
called a Lennox conversion van. Damn. It's the perfect thing to head out on the road and go visit state parks with. It's
If
all,
I had the energy and the ability to work with tools, I would take the truck bed off my truck and build something else on it.
yeah.
But I ain't got the energy to build nothing anymore. It's
Yeah,
hard enough. Good.
that's me. What I'm wanting to do is I've got to get my camper shell off because the window needs to be replaced in the front. And it's got to come off to do that. Well, I'm trying to find those stabilizer jacks, hydraulic stabilizer jacks they use for RV slide outs.
Yeah.
Okay. And so that I can literally clamp my shell on. And when I get to where I want to go, just undo the clamps and have it jack up and have like a canvas that goes around between the truck and the camper shell
Oh, interesting.
and raise it up so that it's high enough for me to stand in.
I'm considering, I was going to put a second roof on this thing, but I'm considering making a tunnel that I could put up when I get to long-term camping.
Yeah.
And then I could put either shade cloth or canvas or both over the camper and then just tear it down when I go somewhere else and set it up again if I long-term camp.
Yeah.
Because getting a shade cloth over it would keep it from overheating and break the wind. I would like to have a porch where I step out the door and not get wet immediately.
Yeah.
No, I had that with my old camper, but not this one yet. I still haven't put an awning over the back window either. Right now, I have an old car, the thing you put in the window to keep the sun from heating your vehicle up. I have one of those
Yeah.
over the back window. like a cover over it, but not it doesn't block the whole window. It's like over the top of it, I should say. So when it rains, it doesn't come in. I'm too tired to talk right, ain't I? I'm surprised my eyes are even open. Did you see how small they are tonight?
No, I didn't notice.
Look, they get
Oh,
really tiny, man. Deb's all quiet.
oh yeah.
Is he eating chocolate?
No, I'm
What do
sitting
you
here
eat?
eating. I'm still eating a piece of this meat.
You're still eating your. Wow. I must eat really fast.
Yeah. Mm, it's so freaking good.
I inhale my food.
I don't. I savor it. Mm, it's so good.
I think that's why I like to eat the same thing all the time, because I like to just keep eating the food at high rates of speed. And if I didn't have the same thing every day, I would have to eat way more than I do to keep satisfying myself. So the fact that I eat the same thing every day, I know I can stop eating it because I'm going to have it again real soon.
I just sent you a link in private chat on those Conestoga huts. So it's a little video.
A video on a Conestoga hut. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I've seen that video.
Yeah.
I have seen it. I can't figure out where to get the roofing membrane.
Oh, the roofing's easy. The one I watched, because you're
So
using.
it's easy to do, but it's not easy to find it unless you're a contractor.
No. It's easy to find.
The roofing
Okay.
membrane, clear roofing membrane. All right, send me a link to where to find it because I have not been able to find it.
What do you mean a clear? No, this doesn't have a clear roof.
Oh. It has canvas. No, I wanted the one with the clear roofing membrane.
Oh.
That's exactly what I have. Conestoga, only it's half the size.
Yeah, this one, yours is wider and this one's
See,
taller.
she's got the clear on that one.
Huh?
She's got the clear on the one she's standing in front of. See it to the left? Oh, you're not watching it right now. Hold on. I've lost my mind.
No, that one there, what she's got there, honey, is just clear, heavy duty plastic. It's 5 mil plastic.
That'll fall apart in quartzite in a flash. Because we get 45 miles per hour sustained winds and really high gusts. That would rip in no time.
Right, but the way the ones they are actually building, I mean, you can see light through there, but
right, like
it's
this.
not really clear. See how they're building it now?
Yeah.
They show you exactly how they're building them.
When I watched how to do it, they said clear roofing membrane would be the way to do it. And then you do the insulation on the inside.
Yeah.
See how they did that with just the two beams? If I would have saw this before I built my camper, I would have had beams instead of what I did do.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've seen this one. I don't know. There's all kinds of videos on these. I've watched millions of them. Look at this one. They use something else. There's some roofing membranes on that one.
They got that one covered with Mylar.
Yeah.
Here
All
they're
kinds.
using vinyl. You get that
That
from
guy-
Tarps Plus.
Yeah, I know. Vinyl wouldn't hold up in dry climate either. Dry, sunny climate will dry it out and it'll crumble. That's why you gotta be really careful what materials you pick. In Arizona, stuff dries out and crumbles way too quickly. That's why I went with the metal. I'm surprised the Coroplast holds out. That's what surprises me.
Huh.
Because usually when you have those billboard signs and they get tossed to the ground, they get crumbly.
Yeah.
But having it up on my roof, it's still really flexible.
Well, that's what I was thinking is the vinyl that they're using to put up on the billboards here. You know?
Vinyl. Okay.
And they change it out about twice a year. They change them out on the big billboards. And the vinyl's still good, you know? When they cut it off of the billboards, it's huge. I was looking at recycling and reusing, all right? Or I get something I could get for free.
Yep. Well, I was just thinking of doing Coroplast awning and Coroplast porch, but now I'm thinking I want to make something that'll go on and off so I don't have to travel with it. Although having it hang off the back as I travel, because that'll be my front door, is the back.
Yeah.
Really doesn't do much, but it flops. It does make it extra long and very hard to drive, and it does get destroyed. That's why I would do it with just Coroplast. I wonder if I can get a panel with just my phone. What? On a panel with? Oh yeah, you can get on a panel with just your phone.
Yeah. Just click on the link.
If you can watch a YouTube on your phone, you can get on a panel on a phone.
You just won't be able to read chat and see the screen at the same time. That's the only problem with phone.
Usually have to use them. She said she's going to try and see.
Okay.
I've gotten on many panels with just my phone. In fact, I wasn't even on my laptop for a long time for panels.
Well, I'm going to talk to my sister Terry and my sister Fawn and see if they want to join us for Quiplash and Vibrage.
Oh, yay.
And Earwax. That was fun last night. I'm sorry, but Earwax was funny.
Yep, that one's going down as a good one to play.
That's why I bought it.
We got to try the other ones eventually.
Yep. I got a few more we can try.
Tomorrow night's just a short stream because trivia comes on at 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then there's Saturday. What do I do on
the-
Saturdays? I don't have a meeting this Saturday, so I got time Saturday.
Whichever day is the 7th, I'm not going to be able to be here. I have to go to a few different doctor's appointments. They pushed my doctor's appointments up because I called and I screamed and I yelled and I said, I'm not waiting another 6 months. We need to do these tests now or I'm not doing them. So they rescheduled me for on the 7th. I've got 3 different
So you're
things
not
I
going
gotta
to see,
do.
you're not going to be here for Quiplash night then.
Yeah, probably not. Sorry.
So That's at 8:30.
Well, if
Oh,
it's
look.
that late, then I probably
Hey.
will be here.
Hi.
Can y'all hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
We can hear you.
I cannot believe it's working. I think
It's
it's the
working.
the browser I used. The first one it wouldn't work, and then I did I think Google and it worked.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yay! Every other time I try it doesn't work for some crazy reason.
Yeah, on phones you have to use the Google one.
Well, I wish I
It
had
says
known
it in
that.
their settings.
Unless
If
you're
you go
on
to
an
help.
iPhone, and then you have to use the.
Safari.
Yep. Have to
Well,
use
I'm on an
Safari.
iPhone and it worked, so I won't mess with it. It worked.
It
So
worked coming in with Google. You're here.
right. Usually I have to get my laptop out, and it's such a pain in the butt to get that out and get it connected. So I don't usually fool with it unless I know in advance or something.
Yeah.
So what are y'all up to?
Just
4'10.5" the last time they measured.
Hey Mona.
Hey,
I don't know if I've ever talked to you in person. I don't think I have.
may not have, unless you were in Hagerstown or Freedom Lot or at some
No,
of the
I've
rallies.
I've just watched you for a long time.
Oh
So
well,
it's pretty
thank you
cool to
for
talk to you.
Well, I'm going to be having panels here. I got to break down and get my phone switched over so I can use it or learn how to use this dang tablet of mine. I've got a tablet with unlimited talk, text, and data on the tablet on the phone, but the phone gets too hot. I haven't tried the tablet. I really don't know how to use it.
well, when your friends come next week, you can get them to show you how to use it.
That's the whole idea. Dennis, no, you know Dennis, Wendy.
Yep.
Yeah,
He was at
Dennis can show me, how I can get it working.
All right, so you're not going to stream it all because you're going to be at the farm while they're there. So we're not going to get to visit Dennis on the stream either.
I don't know. Terry's got signal on her phone out there, on her phone. Thought about getting her to come on. I probably won't be staying out at the farm the whole time because I have to be at physical therapy 2 days a week.
Is that hospital paying for your physical therapy?
No, that's through my insurance. But I was going to physical therapy twice a week before I took the fall.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I can't do regular physical therapy, so I do manipulation therapy, and they manipulate my muscles so that I don't lose my strength. When you're not allowed to pick up anything or not allowed, okay? I mean,
Yep.
I've never been one to follow a lot of rules. So,
I'm beginning to notice that.
huh?
I noticed that.
You did, yeah.
Mhm.
I'm not one to follow a lot of rules. So therefore, I bite the bullet and do what needs to be done. But having help here, hopefully while Dennis is here, we're going to get my kitchen remodeled in this trailer so that I have more room in my kitchen.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, we're gonna. It's kind of weird because the front end of the trailer, it slopes inward, okay, towards the floor. So the bottom cabinet literally has 3 inches of floor space, and it angles up. So you really only got one place that you could put anything. And then the way it is and the whole countertop's only 9 inches deep. 3 foot long, but it's not, well, almost 4 foot long, but it's still only 9 inches deep. It's more like a little shelf than a countertop. And the other way, it's all taken up with a big double stainless steel sink. Well, I don't need a big double stainless steel sink. Just give me a single sink and I'll be just happy. And we're going to extend the cabinets out so that they're regular size cabinets and regular size countertops so that I can actually, I mean, I could actually take my little toaster oven and have a bowl sitting in front of it to, mix up French toast or something. Whatever. I don't have any space.
My
So-
counter is my floor.
Yeah.
I gotta clean my floor in order to cook.
Yeah. Well, I don't cook. I end up eating nothing but TV dinners or Denny Moore meals, or I end up spending too much money eating out.
Oh, that's not good.
But I've already got the counters. Somebody gave me the countertops. We just got to modify them a little bit, and they'll all fit. We just got to build the cabinet that's going to sit on. And I've already done part of that. But I don't know how to tear the old one out. So I'm leaving that to Mr. Dennis.
Hmm.
I'm
Figure
good at
out.
tearing stuff apart.
Yeah, but we're hoping that we can save the one piece where the cabinet doors are and the little drawer slide ins. We're just going to make it deeper. Okay.
Oh,
We're gonna
so you're
bring
gonna
it
save
out.
the cabinet fronts and then just put in
Yeah.
new shelves
Right.
and new drawers.
That's the plan right now.
I only have, I've got 2 big kitchen drawers and 9 small kitchen drawers.
Yeah, well, let me see here. Let me unplug a minute. Okay. Okay. Give you an idea of what I'm talking about. This right here,
Yep.
it's only 9 inches.
Uh-huh.
And you come over here, kitchen sink, I got 3 inches here between me and the sink. And this is a sink too. And then you get over here to my stove. Well, I got this beautiful countertop here. Okay, can you see it?
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to have that put right here, eliminating one sink. And then I'm going to have this brought this way, and I've got 2 more of another one of those that will go right here, and it'll actually bring this out to here. And I want to take these cabinets front and take it off and bring it up to like where this towel rack is, and that'll give me deep cabinets and countertop. There just isn't any. There's no place to, and if I use my stove, I mean, I've got my cutting board on the stove because I don't use my stove. But I would if I had counter space. I have to use this for counter space. So I built me a pantry. This is where the old refrigerator used to be. And I put me a pantry in there. But it's a pain in the butt. I have to dig my blender out every time I want to use it. And I end up just not doing it. Too big of a mess. So if I got enough counter space where my blender can sit out on the counter all the time, then I I might.
Use it more. We lost ABD. I think she turned off her mic, and that took her out.
Huh. But you're seeing what I'm talking about. That's what I mean by saving the front. Those little drawers, the way they are absolutely worthless.
You need at least 7 pairs of drawers, one for every day of the week.
Okay, Nobby. We love you. You always bring levity to the show. Good morning, Nobby.
You need at least 14 pair when you only do laundry every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So, I got a feature request on the bingo.
Yeah.
So I've got an idea. Should I do? They want to have to where on one side of it you can select what color you want your marker to be. So when you're marking your cards, it'll be a different background color on your buttons, right?
Yeah.
So so you can select your marker color. Should I do it in circle shapes, triangle shapes, or should I make them like little bingo ball shapes or something that have the bingo logo in it?
Circles are good. People really like the circles.
Yeah, that's what the daubers do. They do a circle on your squares when you play bingo.
Yeah, but should I put like an image of like a bingo ball on the circles?
No, just
the color.
Just the
colored circle
of color.
What about an animated little?
You don't want to distract from people. You don't want to do anything that's going to distract people's attention from keeping up with the numbers.
I mean, like when they like click on it to change to that color, so that they know that one's the one that selected it, like spins or something.
No, you can just make it stand out more and the other ones fade away. Hi, Janice.
Yeah, that's a lot of scaling, and I don't like doing that kind of code. You scale the button, and it makes it look like it's offset. I know what you're talking about. I just don't like doing that.
Well, if they pick it and it gets a halo around it, kind of like it does when we're using our logos here, and it lights up around the edge of it.
Sorry, Nobby's being silly.
Yeah, I was thinking more images as the buttons instead of having actual buttons and objects that can move.
Well, just don't make it too busy.
Because if I use an image, I can just put a JPEG in it. Well, not a JPEG. What do you call it? A GIF, and it'll seem like it's animated.
Why does it need to be animated?
Because I'm making the best Uno game, or not Uno. Oh my God!
Yeah,
I'm making the best bingo game there is out there.
You have people with really old gadgets playing. The more,
but a GIF doesn't use much at all. That's why you use a GIF. I mean, those can even be shown on really, really extremely old phones easily. As long as you don't have like 1,000 of them, it's basically just a flip book. So, yeah, trust me, I know how to do. What do you call it?
Deb, do it your way. Do it and see how it works. You got to try it before you buy it.
Yeah. Well, I will. But that was my feature request, and so I'm going to be adding that whenever I get back to it. I haven't even heard from Vic, so I don't know what's going on with him. He's probably too busy with work or something, or I don't know. But once I hear from Vic, then I'll start working on it again, because there's some things I asked him if he wants in it, and he hasn't replied, so I don't know yet. I'm kind of paused on adding more features, but it's a working, finished game right now. I can. I was just thinking of some additions that I could add to it, and I got that as a request, so I'm going to be putting that on.
Okay. Plug back in again.
That almost sounded like a mic problem at a big
Uh-huh.
place.
That was
Like
my
someone
mic.
unplugged their guitar, yeah.
I was plugging in my mics, my speakers.
Oh,
So, all right, guys, I'm going to bed again.
okay.
Hopefully, I can go to bed.
See you in
sleep.
15 minutes.
Don't say that, because I want to go to bed. I got to get up early in the morning. All righty. Love you.
Have a good night, Mona. Love you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Did Beautiful Day get their mic fixed?
Okay, so I don't know. So you mean animated in the color selection or animated on the bingo card? Because animated on the bingo card is going to make it very hard to watch. Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm not talking about the bingo card. I'm talking about the new feature that I'm getting a request for is to have buttons on the side where you can choose the color of your marker. So when you're marking your things, it's a different color than just red.
All right.
So when I click on one of those colors so that they know that that color is chosen, I was thinking of having it play a GIF in the center of the button, the circle, right?
Just one time when you click it, not constantly throughout the whole game.
Yes, correct.
Okay, that's why we're saying distracted, because...
Yeah, just an animation instead of, like making the button bigger so they know that it's selected. I don't like doing that because that's actually... I don't like doing it that way. It's easier if you just use a little quick animation because you can remove the animation, you know what I'm saying, and just go back to just the small image. So it removes it from the memory, so it's not taking up space in the memory.
Okay. No, we were thinking distraction, something flashing in the corner or something.
Oh, no.
Crazy.
No, just a quick little animation. I was thinking when the balls are called that it plays a really fast animation where the ball, the logo I made, where the ball comes out of the ground, like have it display like that real quick with just like a 720p flip book, you know what I'm saying? So they see it on screen, But I don't know. I got to wait for him to let me know if he wants that added or not, because then I can basically make a small, quick little animation for each one of the balls. And then when he calls it on his main screen that people are looking at, it'll have the animation of the ball that comes up out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's where and then it calls it at the top. It puts the thing when it goes to the next ball. But he's not answering any of my emails, so.
Well, he works.
I might just put it as a feature and then have it disableable, so you can just disable it or something.
There you go.
Because I would really like to have that feature in it, but I was making it mainly for him on the things that he asked me to add to it, and then Queenie asked me to add the color thing so you can select your own color, which is really awesome because it's already storing your IP address, so it remembers what cards you have. So I can, in that same column in the database, I can add another column there, and it'll remember what color they chose. And then all it's got to do is just call to that database when they first load up, and it'll remember what their last color was. That way you don't have to choose your color every time that you go to the website. You know what I mean?
I don't know, but hearing about having my IP stored makes me nervous.
Well, you have to do that. Every website that you go to does that.
I know. It just makes me nervous about who's having it. That's all.
Well, yeah, that's why you only, use websites that you trust. Like Vic is going to be using it on his. He's got all the code. He can edit the code. His son knows how to code. So his son's, he's looking over my code to make sure I'm not trying to hack anybody. So it'll be open source. I'm going to open the source of it on GitHub here soon after it's finished. Vic's version is finished and it's how he wants it to be completed and finalized. Then once that's completed, I'm going to change all of the images in it and just move some of the things around in different positioning and add more features by putting it out there and letting everybody else edit it too. Maybe they'll see an issue in the code maybe somebody will see an issue in the code and they'll be like, hey, wait a minute, it would run more efficient if we added this feature. You know what I'm saying? And then they can do a pull request.
Like open source does.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I said. I'm going to open source it on GitHub. Yeah. So then anybody can look at the code and anybody can use the system for free. And I'm not going to make you have to pay anything for it because I think that's just wrong. It's an old game, very, very, very old. And it's, it should be free. And it's going to be customizable. You'll be able to eventually, you'll have a little form you fill out what the 5 letters you want to be. So it doesn't even have to be bingo. You know what I mean? So you can change it. That's why, I've got the one that's going to be for you is going to be Wendy or Nomad. That's right. Nomad. Your copy is Nomad. His is Vic BC Live bingo. But to get around the copyright, I had to move the buttons to the opposite side. And I was actually thinking of taking bingo a little bit further and making it a bigger grid.
And make it called letters.
I'm sorry?
Make it 6 letters.
Yeah, 6 or 8 letters. And then what you do is it calls 2 balls at the same time. You see what I'm saying? Make the grid bigger and make it give you more. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, it would.
It doesn't make the games longer. Well, you don't want the game to be longer. You want it to be about the same length. That's why you give them double the amount of bingo balls at the same time.
Or you could just have single balls and call them faster. Same thing, because you can't increase their daubing speed. Yeah, but when Vic does his bingo, they sometimes get into a conversation about something, and it's a while before they call the next one. So it would give you 2 of them to look up, and they could talk as long as they wanted. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
There's just things that make me want to do certain things to the code and add features like that. I need to think of a list is what I need. I just got that new feature request, so I'm going to be adding that. I'll probably work on it probably Saturday or Sunday. It won't take long. That's just a couple buttons and just a global variable. Save it to the player table, and then just call it from the player table when they load up their session.
Okay, I'm getting the beyond tired when you start getting really antsy. Okay.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
said I'm getting beyond tired when you get that anxiety antsy stuff because you're beyond tired.
Yeah, I hate that.
I have to get sleep. And
Yeah.
I've got to get water first, but I'm gonna have to go. All
All
right.
right. Well, have a good night.
Good night, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow night for pre-trivia. It'll only be an hour of stream, and then Vic BC Live will have their trivia. But
Yep.
we'll see you tomorrow night. Bye.
Have a good night.